Okay, welcome to the most pointless podcast ever. Just warning to everybody out there, please, if you are, that like offensive language or explicit stuff, you need to really sign out now. This is the moment where you step out of this podcast, step out in my social media space, please, just now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Because we're gonna talk real shit. To my right hand side, hold up, forgot to mention, my name is Kayzar. I am currently known as your guy in Dubai. In the future, I have been named already the beast in the Middle East. So if you don't know, guys, you must know that already. To my left hand side, I have my marketing manager, Arnold. And to my left hand side, I have my entertainment and event creative director, Mr. Damien.
Thank you.
Welcome back to fucking Dubai.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
You know what it is? It's been intense. It's been a roller coaster of a year. No problem. Listen, very chill. Somebody's calling you.
No problem. That's fine. I'll just Sorry for that.
So guys, whoever's listening in or tuning in on social media, we're gonna do this on Sundays and on Mondays. We're gonna talk real stuff about the events and entertainment industry, expose ourselves, the flaws, the good stuff and the bad stuff. And also we're gonna bitch about the entertainment and event industry because nobody does that here, because everybody's like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. Well, guess what? We just showed up. Well, I've been here for 5 years, building up to this moment. Right now, I feel like I earned the right to chat shit about everything and everybody, right?
I mean, if you want, go ahead. I have some stuff to say as well.
Okay, let's kick it off. Of course, Arnold is doing this with me on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We just dropped you in it literally 5 minutes ago. Let's just jump in a podcast. Let's just talk shit. So Damien is an incredible creative and dancer and a bunch of other things. Can you tell our listeners what the fuck do you do? What are you all about? Yeah, of course you got the highest position in my company right now. But what do you do exactly? What are you good at?
Well, depends what you ask me about.
Depends on who you ask.
Exactly, that's correct. I mean, my background, so I'm a dancer since the age of 3. I done some choreo here and there. I work on quite big events, and I'm quite happy to now rejoin actually the XP first, and just do what I do best, which is events, being bitchy at the same time, and just delivering 110%,
Amazingness. Well, let me give our listeners some backstory to that. Damien joined us, I think it was September.
Last year, September, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally for about 4 to 5 weeks. Then things didn't work out, and he had to go back home for some personal reasons. But at the same time, we locked in a lot of contracts with Mr. Damien, and then things were paused for a minute. But then again, some of the stuff that you proposed, only you knew the ins and outs of everything. So I personally covered my back in so many levels. I had so many project managers everywhere. But then when we walking in, finished Christmas, I can't even remember when it was exactly, I was like, Krushika, just drop an email, just drop an email, see what it says. Look, we have everybody in the right place. Everything is in order. But I would not enjoy New Year's Eve if the person was meant to be doing it, not doing it. Whatever is the cost, just drop them an email and see how that comes out. And I was like, it was a cheeky email, and the response came. I was like, good. Okay, let's follow this email with different conversation. Okay, we're good. Let's move it to WhatsApp. Okay, we're good. Let me talk to him. And the rest is...
Well, when I received the email from Krushika, I was like, there's definitely something cooking up. So I agreed initially to work from home, to design a dress for one of the artists. I'm like, let's do that. And then I was like, in the back of my head, I'm like, will he ask or will he not ask? And then there was a question. Damien, can you come back to Dubai? Obviously, yes, I can. But I was more than happy to actually have
that. Honestly, from the first email, and from the first, I knew I'm gonna get you back here, and even I spoke to Stefan, I will get him back here within a year. And he said to me, I don't believe you. I was like, okay, fine.
And here you go.
I said the flight ticket. He was like, what? but definitely the right decision.
Did you expect it to be so fast?
Not so fast. I thought it was gonna be like after New Year's for sure, but not before. So I literally had 2 days to pack. So I had no idea what to pack, for how long I'm gonna stay in Dubai for. So I'm quite happy that I'm actually here. I'm back with this crazy one. I mean, seriously, I'm happy as hell.
But honestly, like sometimes you gotta make a bunch of decisions as a business owner, whatever it is. All of us, we make decisions when we get up, what to wear, blah blah blah. You just gotta think, plan, and always don't think of money or don't think of business first. Think how can you solve a problem.
Yeah.
For me, I always do that. That's the only thing I do. I solve problems every day, and this is why I'm in business. I'm always gonna do well because I solve people's problems. And when you figure out the problems, you become the solution. And when you are the solution, you own business, my homie. So, yeah, we brought Damien to a shitstorm.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was, to be honest with you, at the very beginning it was overwhelming, definitely. There are some aspects when I was just like, fuck no, I give up. I absolutely give up. I don't want to do it. Like, take me back home. I just want to go and relax. But at the end of the day, we are one big family here, and we all understand, what we have to do, and we deliver. Doesn't matter what is the cost. Either if we're gonna be angry for like 5-10 days, either if we're gonna shout on the walls, we are done. We are good. So this time, New Year's Eve was extremely hectic, extremely stressing.
Well, you also didn't know when it was.
Well, I didn't know if I'm gonna be here or not.
Yeah.
But as you know, because you were one of my on-site project managers, so it was quite stressful to get everything, especially from wherever I left it off the last time I was here. Just pick it up again and just explain to every single client, hey, I'm back. I'm sorry for that. So all was good.
Listen, but for me, it was like, okay, it was like, oh my god, this is like the address downtown. This is like the flagship of all addresses.
Almost every single address down.
Hold up. Palace downtown plus Sky View plus Fountain View. So 4 of the main hotels, maybe all over the world. So for me, a risk I was willing to take. I don't care how much money we're losing, but we need to make sure everything goes in order.
But you still send me with economy. Thank you very much for that.
We just even I and whatever. We just had to make sure that he actually got in the plan. So for that, we had plan A, plan B, plan C.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I was literally, at one point, we prepared something in case if something goes. Like, we were ready for anything, but definitely it was the best call I've ever made. We as soon as we fucking met you, we fell in love with you. Me and my wife, and even the cats haven't met you yet. They already love you. So
that's amazing.
It was not. It's a no-brainer. It was not a decision. It was not you. I'm grateful that you said yes.
To be honest with you, I was like, I know that I fuck it up big times because I just left, due to a family emergency, and I was like, I love Kayzar. I hope that they got one day gonna, speak to me as normal. And then the day came, Kayzar was like, Damien, listen, can you please come?
For me, I like what I say. The thing I live by every single day. I'm only interested in the solution. I fuck up every day. I make mistakes every day. What is the solution to move forward? What's happened is already happened. And, don't dwell. What are we going to do now? Does that make sense? We're talking shit. Okay, New Year's Eve, address downtown, Palace downtown, Sky View, fucking Fountain View.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you manage? I heard you got some of the artists fired because they were so good.
Yes, actually, first time ever in Dubai, I had to fire 3 girls on the spot because they were way too good. Due to COVID-19, obviously, we have this stupid rule of not dancing, social distancing and everything, and spending time during New Year's. You want to dance, you want to socialize with people, you want to go fucking crazy, you know. And this time around, the girls were just on roller skates, dressed up fully in the 80s, like absolutely amazing look, and they were just going around the venues, like enjoying themselves to the music. And unfortunately, that was too much for our lovely CID. So we had to stop the entertainment, and I had to not really fire, just politely ask to go home, which they were more than happy to do so. So that was absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, for me, everything could. It would have run well as it was. We would have maybe had a couple of issues, the same. But as soon as he came back in Dubai, and I was like, shit, I can forget about those 4 hotels. Great. Literally, it was like, yes. because when we passed Christmas was mad. We said Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. We had events everywhere, and things always, when there is too many things happening, want to go wrong. And you're there just like, no, please don't go wrong. All is good. All is good. And honestly, thank you for saying yes.
Thank you very much for actually giving this opportunity again.
No, you gotta thank me by taking actions. I don't accept thank yous. I don't accept apologies. What we gonna do? Action speaks louder than words, right? Arnold, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
And he took action.
In 24 hours.
Less than 20. Yeah,
Less than 24 hours.
Packing, being in Dubai, going to the meetings, and from that day, literally, I did not stop. The longest I had to sleep, it was like 3-4 hours. Done. I was exhausted, but now I'm happy. It's 3rd or 4th of January, whatever the day it is today, and I'm absolutely happy that we delivered 110%.
Amazing.
Incredible. Yeah. We had a bunch of activations across the city. Literally, I was based in Palazzo Versace. It was an incredible event. It was only one event, but there had too many moving parts, and I knew I had to be there. I could have not been there, but by me being there, I actually saved and glued the whole show, because I've seen the same situation happen in Cove Beach 2015. They brought so many amazing artists, and they brought so many event companies and agencies, but nobody glued them all together. So
it was a proper mishmash.
It was a proper I was about to go mishmash.
Yeah.
But I saved that night, and I saved Palazzo Versace, and they owe me the whole event. It could have gone fucking shambled, because they had the best AV company, they had the best florist, the best blah blah blah, but it was about to go wrong.
And this is something what you definitely don't want on the nights.
Oh my god, yeah. So you saved me, I saved them. All is good. So 2021, we about to take over. So what is your plans for the entertainment industry? Look, we're gonna talk straight to all the freelancers. We kind of like, I feel like we earn the right to talk honest. Does that make sense? And for me, and I've been talking a lot of shit on the social media, and I've been putting all whatever I think of, I put it out, because I physically don't care what people think of me, but I know I mean well. I want to make things better, and especially after I decided Dubai's home, I ain't going nowhere. Dubai is home. This is forever for me. So I want to better my freelancers, better my clients, educate everybody. Because we have to assume nobody knows nothing, nobody understands anything. And we got to be there for them, to support them, to add value to their business. Because we got to understand our clients, 9 times out of 10, the people that book us and talk to you, talk to me, they are in a salary. So they have to make the right decision, get the right supplier, to get the right artist. Does that make sense? So all of this chain has to work in order for Mr. X, Y, and Z, F&B director, or whatever, to keep their job. We're not there. 9 times out of 10, they don't really need us, but if they don't have us, they don't feel safe. Does that make sense? Agencies are needed now more than ever, because mistakes are not permitted. They can go on the social media, find a singer, but communicating with that difficult singer or that difficult artist. Does that make sense? It could be like, it could be, but we deal, we are an agency, like a punch bag for the client.
And for the artist.
For the artist. We literally, they punch us here, and we speak nice. Yeah, by the way, he said, can you just change the way you dressed it? Something nicer. We don't tell her that you look really shit. Can you please fix up your fucking hair?
Well, you really want to say that.
Yeah, I would physically want to say it, but we have to find ways to deal with it. Does that make sense? So we establish and we figured out agencies always gonna live all over the world, because they are the perfect punch bag between the client and the artist. Like any time of the week, you know what I'm saying? So how are we gonna communicate better to artists? So we're gonna try to podcast people. You have anybody that you wanna bring in here?
Well, I was thinking about it. I mean, you gave me 5 minutes to think about it, so there's not a lot of thought behind it. Definitely what I want in 2021, I want more honest conversation with our artists, because as the same what you said, we are being too nice, and sometimes we are not being extremely honest with the artists,
Yeah.
what we exactly want and what we are expecting from them.
Yeah.
You know, and there's this unfortunate bubble in Dubai that you only need to look a certain way and you have to behave a certain way. You know, be free, be yourself, do whatever you want to do, as long as you deliver to 110%. You know,
Yeah.
I always say 110 because 100 is not good enough for me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a perfectionist. I'm trying to break that, but I'm a full-on perfectionist.
Yeah.
But I want people to be real, 100% real. You know, give it your best at every single given time.
Yeah.
So definitely my communication to any freelancer who's working with dxbfairs.com, to be honest with us, we're gonna be honest with you, and we're just gonna deliver, and we're gonna be the company #1 in this country.
Not
you
in
know?
the world, Habibi. Hey.
Hey, sorry, we are aiming the
hey.
world. We are
The
aiming
whole world.
globally.
Yeah.
It's finished. We gone global. It's khalas. So yeah, thank you both. We're gonna cut this one short now. Keep it as it is. Thank you both for jumping in to this. Are we doing a
Random.
podcast? Let's
Yeah.
just
Really
go.
random.
Let's start. But overall recap, we had an incredible Christmas, incredible New Year's Eve. As I was telling you and told a lot of people celebrating internally. When we walked into December, we were doing you hit goals. We were doing 25% more. I was ready to settle for 75% of the business that I was doing last year. We hit the 100% and we hit 25 more percent. So for me, business wise, coming into the agency, we were like, oh my god, we made it, baby. And then Christmas, and then New Year's Eve. That's the scream of the crunk. And and to bear it in mind, most of my big clients yesterday and today, and I'm expecting other colleagues tomorrow to start buying from us. So in terms of successful, we
are
done
done.
it.
We
Done.
are done.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes,
Established.
first, it's khalas, it's finished, it's over. Now we just have to improve the quality of service for our clients, because ultimately, if you have the client, you can find any artist. Then we need to improve the quality of communication that we have between our artists. I talk to everybody. To everybody and communicate the good, the bad, the ugly. If it's delayed, why is it delayed? Here's the excuses. Here's a screenshot. I don't let anybody doubt. And people always gonna talk shit, you know.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I had
Can't
to
help it.
Yeah.
And
We love to gossip.
Of course, everyone does.
We do it too. That's fine.
But for me, the more they talk about me, the more I love it more. Good or bad, all publicity, it's good publicity.
As long as they talk.
Yes, and just keep talking, because for me, we're blessed, and we know that we are blessed, but we have to stay humble and just literally, I want to do stuff like this because no one does it. We want to talk. I want to invite people to our agency. One day the camera follow you, how you fucking behave with clients, how you behave with artists, how we take a call, how we communicate. For me, we want to share love, and honestly, love right there, you know what I'm saying? Love right here. This is it. And a freaking pink room. We're gonna be ourselves more and more in 21. Accept us or deny us, we gonna give you love either way. Khalas, right?
Yes, Habibi.
Yes,
Yes, Habibi.
So Arnold is gonna kill it with me on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, reading the news for us.
Yeah.
And on Sunday and Monday,
Mondays.
for your information, you're gonna lead this podcast
Yeah,
between
guess.
you and Damien. So one of you gonna sit here, one of you is gonna be the person assistant, and you're gonna invite guests. So I'm not necessarily gonna do it.
You're not gonna be in here.
No, I don't need to be, because
okay.
I have my entertainment and event creative director, and I have my marketing manager.
There you
If
go.
you want me to sit here, I
The
can talk.
18.
I can talk shit for days, you know. But it's all free flowing. I'm just talking from my heart. There's nothing. There's no boundaries. You know, we're gonna be ourselves, and the show is called Explicit. So if you allergic to swear words and the truth and reality of things, the truth and reality of things, sign out. Don't follow me. Delete me out of your social media and all of that good stuff. But follow these guys. They're good people.
And give us your business.
Yes, give us your business. Damien, thank
Brilliant.
you for saying yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. One more time.
Yeah, guys, please, one more note. Don't watch this fucking podcast. It's pointless. Peace.